Hey folks, Jonathan here. Don't do any gun videos, or haven't done any gun videos, but thought maybe I'd do one. Uh, don't plan on doing a bunch of them or anything like that, but I mean, I've got a gun here that I wanted to show everyone, and one of the reasons I wanted to do it is I searched for one online, and or on YouTube actually, and couldn't find any videos on this particular gun, so I figured I would do one for future reference for somebody maybe looking for some information. And wish I had some ammo to shoot it, but I don't have any for it. It's kind of a weird setup, but you'll understand here in a minute. But what I've got here is 3 pump rifles, and try to stay out of the shadow here. But the top one there is a Savage Model 29, and it's a pretty old gun. I think it's 1923, something like that. And the center one is actually a pretty new gun, and that's an Interarm 62 SA 22 long pump, but it's actually, you know, made by Rossi in Brazil, and I keep it because my wife likes to shoot it, and I usually don't keep any newer guns, but you know, it's got the old look to it, you know, and I prefer a wooden stock, you know, for the guns I collect and keep. You know, maybe not the guns I would use, but anyway, the bottom gun, that's the one I'm going to do the video on. The bottom gun is a Remington Fieldmaster 121. Now there are some videos of the 121, but not like this one. This is a 121 SB. S is in Sam, B is in boy, and that stands for smooth bore. And what this is an actual 22 shotgun, and something a little different than the usual. They made, the actual Remington claims they made 2,500 or less of these guns. They don't have the actual numbers because this was sort of mixed in with the 121 long rifles, the regular bore. And so this one is kind of an oddball, pretty rare. I'll show you a couple things about it, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, first I want to show you the end of the barrels. As you see the blade sights on these 2 long rifles, and you see the bead on the end of this one, and also you can tell that that's the size of a 410, and these are the, you know, regular 22 long rifle. And the reason being is about 12 or 13 inches of this barrel is opened like that, and it's closed in farther back, you know, as a 22, but I don't think it's got any rifling at all. It's a smooth bore, and that's what makes this gun different. And I'm going to try to get on the actual printing on the barrel so you can see the difference in that. Okay, here is the Fieldmaster and the Model 121 on the actual receiver, and you can see it's no different than the other. The difference in this gun will be the actual marking on the barrel, and if you look, you can see it says MO, which is Mo, and then Skeet-O bore, 22 caliber, and that's what makes this rifle different from the other. And kind of a funny story on this rifle. It was at an auction, and I didn't realize it was an SB, a smooth bore, and I knew it was a Fieldmaster, you know, 121, and interested in it because, you know, I sort of like these old pumps, and told my wife that I was going to go up to $250 on it. And I had a wrecker call and couldn't make it in time at the auction, you know, or couldn't make it there when it started, so she went ahead and went for me. And when I got there, she had already purchased the gun, but she paid $475 for it. And I never got upset, of course, because, you know, who's going to get upset at their wife for buying you a gun? But turns out the cheapest one I ever seen sold was $750, and these guns will sell up to you know, $1,500 in, you know, in not perfect shape, but they actually a mint one would be, you know, well over $1,500. And this one has got some issues on the actual stock, but nothing in the wood, just on the it looks like the clear polyurethane or whatever they had put on it is peeled off some. But someone probably had it sitting in a basement or something where it got some moisture down on the bottom. So but besides that, I mean, it's in pretty good shape. And if anybody tells you they've got a 22 shotgun, if they had told me before I got this one, I'd have laughed, but if anybody tells you they've got one, they probably have one. But and I like that little Rossi. That's a good shooting little gun. And of course the Savage. But anyway, appreciate you watching. And I might do some other gun videos later on, but you know, I like to get them and fix them, and you know, I've done quite a bit of work on guns and enjoy that. But we're not going to do a bunch of videos on them anyway. But till next time, bye.